Welcome to Get Promoted in Education, a channel designed for aspiring school leaders who want to land their dream job. With any job interview, it's important that you make the right impression and that you stand out amongst all the other candidates. Knowing how to stand out and make the right first impression means that you'll show up as a confident leader who's ready to become a deputy head teacher. In this video, I'm going to share my 3 best tips to have a successful interview as a deputy head teacher. Hello, my name is Sharon and I'm here to help you get promoted to your dream job. Make sure you stay to the end for my bonus tip on how to have a successful interview. The secret to a successful interview starts way before the interview process because it is all about the preparation. So here are my 3 best tips for how to prepare for a successful interview. Because the better prepared you are, the more confident you'll feel. My first tip to have a successful interview is to plan your answers. And you do that by looking through the job description and the person's specification and work out what is the essential criteria for this role. And when you've done that, you can then match your evidence to the job description and the person's specification so that you've got lots of examples to use in your interview when they ask you those questions, because the questions will be related to the job description and the person's specification. So you can work out in advance the types of questions that you're going to be asked. So make sure that you've got a list, a bank of examples that you can take into the interview with you so that you are prepared as you possibly can be. My second tip for having a successful interview is to practice your answers. So once you've planned your answers, you then need to practice them. And you do this by practicing your answers out loud. And my tip would be to record yourself saying your answers and play it back and listen to how you sound. Are you being clear and concise? Are you speaking too quickly, too slowly? Make sure that you are being clear. And the other thing to watch out for when you are practicing your answers is to make sure you are not using lots of filler words or things like and and ah. Make sure that you're not using filler words like well, just, like, basically, because these filler words undermine your influence and they don't make you sound like a leader that has certainty in their ability to be a deputy head teacher. This is one of the things that I coach my clients with in the interview practice, and I offer coaching sessions to give people feedback on their interview technique and their answers. And if this is something that you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the description of this video so that you can contact me to see if this is something that we would be able to work together on. And my third tip for a successful interview is to plan ahead. So the kinds of things that you need to plan for are: what will you wear? How are you going to get there? Make sure that you know the structure of the day so that you are really clear about the timings, so you know exactly when you need to get there, and also the type of resources that you need to take with you. So if you're doing a presentation, you might need to take technology with you. Make sure that you've checked everything works beforehand and have a backup plan just in case the technology isn't working when you get there. The other thing I suggest planning in advance is the questions that you're going to ask at the end of the interview. It's always good to have a few questions ready for the question at the end when they say, "Do you have any questions for us?" So I'm curious to know, do you usually plan the questions that you're going to ask at the end of an interview? Following these tips means that you will show up on the day of your interview as a confident candidate who's ready to take on the role of deputy headship. The more prepared you are, the more confident you will feel. So remember, you need to plan your answers, practice your answers, and plan ahead so that you are as prepared as you possibly can be. And my bonus tip is that you should take in a one-page summary into the interview. And on this one-page summary, you've got lots of examples of your evidence as a leader that matches the job description and the role that you're applying for. Now, lots of people think that they're not allowed to take any notes into an interview, but remember, it's not an exam, it's an interview, so you can take notes into an interview. I recommend that it's only one page, because what you don't want to do is be flicking through lots and lots of pages trying to find the answer that you're looking for. If you've got everything on one page and it's clearly laid out in bullet points, you will be able to glance at it in the interview if you suddenly have a moment where you freeze and you can't think of an answer. It's there to jog your memory. If you'd like some help with your interview technique and you want to find out more about how you can improve your performance, then check out the link below in the description and we can have a chat about whether I can help you with your interview technique. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it valuable, please give it a thumbs up. In my next video, I will be sharing the 10 most commonly asked questions at a deputy head interview, and I will be giving my answers to those questions. So if you don't want to miss this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know when this video has been posted. Thanks for watching. See you next time.